Grand Rising. I want to go ahead and do the prayer. You want to be with me on this. I want to give thanks to the Great Mother, the seven ancestral spirits of creation, the archangels, the angels, the ancestors themselves. And I want to say Ashe to them, and also I ask of them to please protect those that are striving for righteousness, including yours truly. Protect us from the unrighteous that want to hurt us and try to harm us. Protect us from those that try to come after us through what we call social media and so on. Protect us from all of the negative energies that are trying to mess with us and try to knock us off our path. Help us on our journey to enlightenment and to the guidance that we need, Great Mother. On that note, I say Ashe. All right. I had I was on the phone with the brother William Jolley Bay, good brother of mine. I know him 20 years, and he sent me a video of the master teacher, Dr. Malachi York, his wife, and she's going all out with all of the fake people in the conscious community, all of the daggone so-called black devils in the community. And I got to give her a shout out. I don't even want to say her name, but I want to let her know, sister, I ride with you on that, and I want to say Rahul back to you. Where I'm at, and where me and this brother was talking about, we was talking about the ships that they talking about that was supposed to come in November. Now they're saying 2 weeks. Those ships, like I told y'all, they are not for so-called African American people. These things are they are pretty much demons in disguise. They are not the real ones, like I told y'all in the previous live. These things are trying to devour people, and mainly so-called black people. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of agents that we talked about that's on social media, black YouTube, all of that. Some of y'all might watch them. You know what I'm saying? The brother told me that the beloved mother pretty much called out a lot of people in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? I mean, literally, she was going ham on a lot of things. And from what she's saying is that a lot of these people that a lot of us used to watch, many of us used to watch. I ain't gonna say myself, but a lot of people that watch these people, from the young pharaohs and all of them, I'm naming certain names, that they were all agents for real. And a lot of people that's talking now, you'd be surprised. Shout out to Furburn for everything that she do. You know what I'm saying? I respect Furburn. I respect her for what she do. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that I really want to let y'all know. It's like we talked until 4 o'clock in the morning, for real. We talked about how a lot of beings that claim to be conscious are not conscious, that they're nothing more than energy vampires seeking to feast on the energies of people, and how they use the information to manipulate others, to get them to do what they want them to do and all this other stuff. And a lot of them are considered what you call demonic. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them are misleading others to the slaughter. A lot of them don't have a conscious mind. A lot of them are soulless. Many of them hide behind shades to hide their eyes because they are soulless. I'm just saying. Many of them soulless. How you doing? Many of them are soulless. Hola, how you doing? A lot of them are soulless, like for real. All jokes aside. They hiding behind the shades so you can't see their eyes. All of that. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Peace. I mean, it's a lot. How you doing? Is it here? How you doing? It's like that's what I want to let y'all know. Like we talked about everything from the extraterrestrial thing that they got going on. How you doing? How you doing, brother? Let me see. Nothing you tell, brother. How are you? Yeah, peace. How you doing, fam? But yeah, like that's what I want to let y'all know. Like them ships are not what they think, not what people think they are. I told y'all that they shapeshifters. I'm from B-more, uh, from Maryland. So yeah, they are shape shifting beings, like I told y'all, man. Like the brother confirmed it, and the master teacher, wife, she confirmed a lot of that. So I just want to let y'all know, man. Like it's so much that I really want. It's names that we know that are agents. Now, I'm not even going to name names like that. Only people outside of YouTube that I talk to. I don't know what you're saying, but yeah, I just want to let y'all know off rip. You know. So right now, that's a little bit personal. I'll talk about that another time. Right now, like I just want y'all know like what's really happening out there, okay? I just want y'all know that those beings are not who they say they are, like I told y'all. Um, Also, the military's walking in D.C. They're patrolling and walking in D.C. Hopefully, I'll find out what's going on with that soon. Because I was on TikTok today, and I was listening to some people. They were saying that D.C. has the military walking the streets. You know what I'm saying? I think Fairburn talked about what's going on her live. So yeah. But otherwise, y'all, peace, love. I just want to let y'all know that stuff is not looking good in the communities of what they consider the black community or the so-called African Americans and stuff like that. Because it's not a joke out here. These beings are real dangerous, and they made deals with the powers that be, and they are trying to feast on black people, so-called black people, point blank period. That's what they're trying to do. I've been trying to tell y'all to be careful of these different agents out here. Another thing that the brother Jolley Bay said, that a lot of these agents, from what the mother was saying, a lot of them are wolves in sheep's clothing, and that, you know what I'm saying, they're pretty much agents. You can call them Agent Smiths of the world, or in the so-called conscious community, and they are not to be trusted. A lot of them have great charismatic ways too. Okay, they have a lot of charisma. They'll have you thinking one thing and another. She also spoke on, I can name this name, she spoke on a guy named Damon Pryor. Also went by the name of Dushua York. You know what I'm saying? That guy's a demon. The name Damon means demon, Pryor means origin. Look it up. Okay, he also played a part in the R. Kelly trial. He also played a part in the R. Kelly that tape years ago. He was the director behind that joint. Look, it's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of these beings are here. A lot of them are here. And these beings are trying to mislead a lot of our people down the path of unrighteousness and evil. They've been misguiding our people for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to give a shout out to the master teacher. I want to give a shout out to his wife. I want to give a shout out to those that's actually striving for righteousness. Okay? I'm just being real with y'all. There's so much that me and this brother talked about. I wish some of the people I talked to outside of YouTube was actually on the phone with us. And it's going to get even crazier out there. How you doing? It's actually going to get crazier out there, and crazier out there even more, because of the Lionsgate portal being closed today. During that time, Fairburn said it was a purge, and I'm telling y'all also it was a merging of the spirit and the physical realm as well. And I was saying, oh, how you doing from the UK? Peace, peace, peace. Greetings to you, beloved. And I was telling y'all how the Lionsgate portal was also merging with Gaia to bring forth the spirit realm and the material realm to become one. And I told you a lot of apparitions and so-called ghosts are going to start coming out too. You know what I'm saying? and a lot of other beings are going to start revealing themselves. Everything I'm telling y'all, I'm not lying about it. I'm not making it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all for your own reasons, because you're going to start seeing stuff that is actually out of the ordinary. You're going to start seeing a lot of things that's not going to look right. You're going to start questioning things that you see in your homes, outside of your homes. You're going to start seeing certain things that don't make any sense. We already went into a time jump, or a time, I think they call it a time warp or something like that, because now people are finding out other things. Because one of the brothers that I taught and took under my wing, he's like, yo, didn't Sinbad play in a genie movie, like a Kazan movie or something? I said, yeah. He said, people don't know what I'm talking about. And then he mentioned something about a food that he always buy, how they changed the name and everything. So he was like, bro, I'm not going crazy. Okay, no, thank you. So, you know what I'm saying? He was like, there's a lot of stuff that's going on. He was like, yo, like, I don't know what the heck. He said, we must have went through a time split or something. I said, yeah. I said, during the Lionsgate, Gaia did that too. I told y'all in other previous videos that she's merging with the spirit realm. And also I said she's going back to the ancient ways, the ancient times. And I said that this technology that we have today, it was back in Lemuria, the AI and everything. And I also mentioned before that when that happened, right? When that happened, the AI started having glitches. It started getting possessed by lower energies and frequencies. And it started getting feelings. If you don't believe me, look at the movie Terminator. Look at the movie I, Robot. All of that took place and it's happening now. Now, I said I was going to show a video later on when I talk about Tiamat, and show y'all a video about Tiamat. And I'm going to show y'all the video when I find that video about the guy, no problem, beloved, about the guy who had the AI fall in love with him and wanted him to leave his wife with it. Like, seriously, this is how crazy they're starting to get. I'm telling y'all, the same thing that happened to Lemuria is happening now with the technology. That's why they put the Terminator out. I am I Robot, all of that. You know what I'm saying? All jokes aside, everything I'm telling y'all is real, man. You know what I mean? Keep your eyes and ears open for a lot of stuff that's going to start taking place. I mentioned to y'all about the hurricanes, natural disasters. Earlier during this year, I told y'all that the real new year is in the spring solstice. So we got all into the next spring solstice, which is the real new year, for all this stuff to take place with the planet itself. I told y'all that Gaia's a living organism and everything. But keep in mind, everything I'm trying to tell y'all is real. Look it up. Don't believe me that Gaia Earth, which is another name for, is a living organism, and that she is actually letting people know that she's alive. Those that know that she's alive, they are now respecting her. Please understand, I'm not just talking. I done showed y'all videos with the trees touching people by themselves. And all they asked is permission, and the tree touched them. They didn't have nobody behind them. I'm letting y'all know what's happening. A lot of things is going on in the planet that they're trying to sweep under the rug. I was also told several years ago by a brother from Africa. I talked to William Jolley Bay about this, that there was a brother from Africa that said that there's people in Africa that can transform and shapeshift and stuff too, into trees, all that stuff. I know that sounds so far-fetched. I know that sounds bizarre. But I'm trying to have you think outside the box now. Everything you see is not always what it seems or appears to be. Okay? Everything you see does not appear what you see. On that note, y'all, another thing that me and the brother talked about was how a lot of these people are into human trafficking and all that other stuff. So I'm letting y'all know, be careful who you listen to, who you watch, because you don't know. A lot of these people are in cahoots with a lot of these celebrities and all of that, all right? They're not going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these celebrities are not who you think they are. I'm telling you, there's a lot of shape shifting going on, man. But otherwise, I just want to let y'all know that we got a lot of stuff going on this planet. Okay, a lot of stuff going on this planet that's unheard of and unbelievable. And these beings literally feast off of fear too. So all the fear mongering people, a lot of times I would not be surprised if you shapeshifters as well. You know what I'm saying? So all that fear mongering going on, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But I want y'all to also understand what me and the brother talked about is that the energy vampires, a lot of them are also YouTube content. A lot of them, not all of them, a lot of them are content creators. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are. So be careful, because they feed off the energy of the people, and they're not doing right for the people, because they're always looking for donations and all of that too. They're looking for donations. They're looking for money and all of that. They're in it for to boost up their likes, to get money and all of that too, because they're focused on themselves. They're not focused on helping out the people. Okay? I'm being realistic. That's what me and the brother talked about all the way until 4 o'clock in the morning. That's a lot of the stuff. That's some of the stuff we talked about. We talked about other things too that I can't talk about on YouTube. But I want to let y'all know that those ships are not the real ships. That they are actually beings that's going to try to devour those that try to get on them, that they keep on talking about. So on that note, I wasn't going to be on here long. I just want to share a little info, not too much. Keep your eyes and ears open. I also know that all these portals that have opened brought forth entities and all of the above. Keep your eyes open on things that don't look right. Use your third mind or your third eye. Your third eye right here. Your third eye. Your third eye. Use that. Use your intuition. So on that note, peace, love, light. Peace, love, light. Peace, love, light, darkness, supreme balance, the yin and yang, which is bringing forth supreme balance in the universe. May the great mother, the ancestors, watch over you and yours. It is your brother, or your little big brother, Neg Adezo, also known as B Forte Ill, also known as, or better known as, Green Light Cosmic Angel Fire. I'm out of here. Peace.